What is the religion called?
Okay.
That personism. People are gonna find it weird when you never when you always talk about your book but never actually release it.
Well, it's
or like they can never find it, or you never say the name of it.
I never.
Anyway, you were saying that you think of it in percentiles, but you didn't actually give a percentile.
What do you need? What? First, you gotta define percentile for me, please.
Okay, so like a rarity percentile, a percentile is like 1 in blah blah, and then the percentage. So like, say somebody who's like 25% smarter than the average person would be like they would be above the 75% percentile, so it would be 0.25 as a fraction, right, of the total, so it'd be a quarter. So if you were smarter than 99.9% of people, the percentile would be 0.1.
Oh, okay. So,
sorry. The first one is 250, not 25. But yeah, same thing.
I don't want to get into how smart they are because I haven't thought that through.
Have you not?
No. In fact, I haven't really thought through their social order either.
Right.
Because it, you know how humans is kind of patriarchal.
This is why I could never write sci-fi, is because I'd never get it finished, because I'd come up with like languages and shit, and like cultures, and like biological attributes that have to make sense completely, and it would just never be done. I'd do it for 70 years, I'd finally release it, or I'd be on my final chapter and die.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, religion is religion.
So,
you know,
I like the helicopter insignia.
There's no marriage.
Right.
So, if two people want to stay together,
they just do. Yeah.
And once that's happened, there's like, I guess you could say, exchange of hormones, and then, like, biologically they're linked.
Right.
Or basically a lot of their lives is going to wear.
But it won't wear off.
Because they're fucking, yes.
So it's a vicious cycle.
Yes, it is.
It's funny that the dogs don't try to fight you. They just wait.
But if you...
Here, go through there, it's quicker. Oh no, not anymore. I thought the wall was
If you
there.
do someone, then there's the same obligations to stay with them as a marriage, but there's no marriage ceremony.
That's dumb.
Why is that dumb?
There shouldn't be any obligation to do anything.
But listen, not all.
No, I mean like I don't mean like it's a dumb idea. I mean like it's a dumb system in terms of actual logic. Like I don't like how humans do their business if you like, because and none of it makes any. It's none of it's founded off real sense or logic. I'm playing again, by the way, guys. It's fine.
The obligation is a religious thing.
Right. Okay.
Because they do have a religion, but
I still hear the ringing in my ears.
I'm bleeding.
That's unfortunate.
You can barely stand. Hector! The pickpocket's monkey was half dead. We need help. Medical supplies.
Where is the monkey? I don't see him.
I know someone at the hospital who will aid us.
Is it Clear Temple?
None of us were thinking straight.
Are we going to use the helicopter to get out of the hospital?
We assumed he was talking about a doctor.
We assembled he was talking about a doctor.
Shut up.
No,
he currently resides in the psych ward.
Right. None of that building looks like a psych ward because none of the windows are barred up.
He can hack our way out of this bloody mess.
It's not bloody yet, is it?
My ears were ringing. gentleman led. We followed. Hey! That guy got in his... the crew escaped from the yacht, burned and bloody. The gentleman has an acquaintance.
It's not an objective. That's a rundown of what just happened.
Do it.
And what...
Just do it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a religious thing for them, and
So it always comes back to religion.
yeah, well, it's a fake religion I'm talking.
Yeah,
about.
no, I get it. What does it take that long to open a door? It's not locked.
But to encourage repopulation because everyone kept dying in the early days. They're like, just all the time, and no one will get mad at you. So they did, and the population grew, and the people kept dying.
What the hell? I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? I haven't walked into anything. Oh shit. Okay.
But then, of course, you know, I was like, oh, social justice players nowadays.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the topic.
Well, in this plan...
Ah, shit. No, why do the doors take long to open if they're just doors?
There's a whole thing where they wanna change how things are done.
Uh-huh.
So that there are less obligations.
That makes sense, but that's not really social justice. That's just stupid. Let's change the way we think.
Yeah. So it was so bad to the point where, say, if you were going out with someone and you wanted to break up with them, then you could just do that and no one would blame you for it. But like
it's like soul bonding.
If you choose someone, there's a huge stigma against remarrying. I'm gonna use the term marry.
Well, there's kind of in our society as well.
Well, not as severely.
No.
As what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I got that impression. Yeah.
Like there's a character whose wife dies, and in the olden days, you couldn't find another person to be with, and you
that's
like,
a little different.
ostracized.
I feel like than getting remarried. Isn't your wife?
No, it's still that thought. It still happens.
Still the same line of reasoning.
Yeah.
Which is to say very little.
It's not till death do us part.
Right.
You never part. That's the thing.
It's it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, because they do believe in an afterlife.
Yeah.
And they be together in the
afterlife. That's the fundamental the fundamental principle of any religion is a reward, some eternal reward, so that you don't feel so insignificant in like everything you do.
Yeah.
It's just leading up to your death. Which seems to be the case. No! You can't chase me into the bathroom stall.
You're great at this game.
I know. You can't chase me into a bathroom stall. That's just against etiquette.
Now, when people realized this was stupid, then people got less, uppity about it.
Right.
They're just like, yeah, sure, you do whatever you want. And once they met humans, marriage became a fad.
Hey, arrêtez-vous!
Right. And I think it's kind of funny because it's a fad. It's just like it was kind of like a trick, I suppose you could say, where like lawyers get you to sign a paper, and then you're like, now you're
but
married.
It's actually a contract for your soul.
Now you're married, and you can share your.
In a way, a wedding certificate
easily.
or a marriage certificate is kind of a contract for your soul.
Yeah, it is.
And half of your crap.
But you see, with Atrians, it's just like constantly like you're just dating them and not married.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get married.
You're not?
No. God, why would I? It's a bad idea. Because if shit goes south, then shit really goes south. Whereas, like, if you're just together, then you can just not be together. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
common law's a thing, but you can agree to not use the common law benefits, which is to say, her benefits and not yours.
Okay, I just gotta find the psych ward.
It was up that way, I think. But I haven't been. Yeah, you're outside, so it would be up. It's upstairs somewhere. See if you can get some. I mean, I guess you're not hurt.
Stop! Stop!
Stop it, you bloody. So it's either here or here.
Oh yeah, because I don't know the floor plan of the building, because I don't have a floor plan.
Right. Oh, watch out, here comes the Spider-Man. So this dead air is fun.
I'm concentrating and also trying to think of what I haven't explained yet.
Right. What is the religion called?
Okay.
That personism.
So I haven't actually thought of a name for the religion.
Right.
But I know
you should make it satirical.
I know what the deity is called that they all worship. And,
Okay.
and it's a woman, interestingly enough.
Do you pronounce it deity to sound sophisticated?
Why? How do you pronounce it?
Deity?
Deity?
Yeah, that's how most people pronounce it.
Oh, I don't pronounce it like that.
Have you just not heard it?
No,
before?
I've heard it before, but I just say deity.
Okay.
And there's another religion. It's kind of like
like just to be sure, just to be clear, I'm not shaming you for changing your mannerism such that you sound more sophisticated. I think good language skills are a desirable trait and are important for communication.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, go on.
There's another religion which is the like Muslim to the Christianity, and it's a cult in the future.
Isn't Christianity just one big cult?
Yeah, but it's legally considered to be a cult in the future.
So should Christianity be.
In the past, it was considered a major religion that people practiced. It was practiced by a specific subspecies in this planet, and it basically says that all other subspecies are
by the way, the guy you need to get is up here, and then the helicopter exit is over there. So you should probably head toward that if you're not interested in getting all the crap. That's a window, by the way. Be careful. Don't want anybody to lunge. Or like anybody else. Nope.
Extremely racist cult, and it's
like
funny.
Christianity was.
No, it's more,
Christianity was very racist.
It's more
up
racist
until
than
relatively recently.
There was an entire ethnic cleansing war, which is taking place right now in the fantasy.
Was it nipple based, like in Rick and Morty?
No. It's taking place in the fantasy book I'm writing right now.
Right.
Where the one subspecies that practices the xenophobic religion is basically on a crusade to enslave all the others, and yeah.
Right. Okay, calm down. They don't have beds in their cells. All the cells are different sizes. Did you get out of this? Alright.
But no one wants to hear about fake religions. Even though that's all I'm talking about for the past 20 minutes. Oh, we should probably end the episode.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, okay, hold on a sec. Pause again. On the next episode of Game Strong.
Ethan kills himself.